Hi guys, Mark Dawes NFPS Limited. I just wanted to bring you some breaking news because the 6th corporate manslaughter prosecution is now taking place. The case involves the Princes Sporting Club, which is a water sports club in West Middlesex, and it's the 6th company to be charged now under the Corporate Manslaughter and Corporate Homicide Act following the death of a young girl in 2010. The company's also been charged under Section 3 of the Health and Safety at Work Act 1974. And in addition to that, one of the company's directors will also face prosecution under Section 37 of the Health and Safety at Work Act 1974, which allows for an officer of a company to be held criminally responsible for health and safety offences where the company itself is found guilty of a health and safety offence and the offence was committed with a consent or connivance of or was attributable to any neglect on the part of the director or manager. The case itself hinges around the death of Mari-Simon Cronje, who was an 11-year-old child who died during a birthday celebration when she fell from the banana boat and was actually hit by the boat that was towing the banana. Elizabeth Joslin from the Crown Prosecution Service said, and I'm going to quote now, "I have carefully reviewed all of the evidence gathered by the Metropolitan Police and the Hounslow Environmental Health Department during their investigation into the tragic death of Mari-Simon Cronje. I have concluded that there is sufficient evidence to charge the Princes Sporting Club with both corporate manslaughter and an offence under Section 3 of the Health and Safety at Work Act 1974. Section 3 requires all employers to conduct their business in a way that ensures, so far as is reasonably practicable, that others are not exposed to risk. Additionally, I have concluded that Glen Walker, a director of the Princes Sporting Club Ltd, should also be charged under Section 37 of the Health and Safety at Work Act 1974. End of quotes. Mari-Simon died from severe leg injuries and in 2011 the Marine Accident Investigation Branch found that the boat was driven by a guy who did not see her in the water because she was wearing a grey helmet which was difficult to see. Parents who were watching from the shore allegedly waved and shouted when they realised that the boat was not slowing down and was about to hit her, but the report says that the driver didn't see them. A friend apparently swam over to help Mari-Simon and she acknowledged them, but she soon fell unconscious and died later on in hospital. Now, as well as this prosecution, the incident is also thought to have sparked a review of the Adventure Activities Licensing Authority, which has never included riding on towed inflatables as an activity requiring assessment or subject to the licensing regime. Now, that is basically a summary of this recent case, but one of the interesting things that I think we need to be aware of in our industry, which is the use of force industry, was when I started in this many years ago, there had been a number of insurance claims, and as a result of that, that pushed up the insurance premiums for a lot of what they call extreme or hazardous sporting activities, such as riding, whitewater canoeing, skiing, parachuting, etc., which in some areas became uninsurable. My concern is that this situation could have a similar effect for us. So when you're looking at training in this area, be very mindful of this case, keep your eye on this case, we'll be keeping you updated. But also one of the things you need to bear in mind, possibly, is that our insurance premiums may end up being pushed to the roof, or in some areas, possibly becoming uninsurable, but we'll have to wait to see on that one. But the point to take from this case now is this is the 6th case, and the corporate manslaughter prosecutions have gone up 40% in a 12-month period, and there are over 50 more cases pending. We need to make sure that we get all of our ducks in a row and all of our eggs in a basket. Use of force activities are hazardous activities and they require a thorough, suitable and sufficient assessment of risk by suitably qualified persons. So I urge you, if you haven't done so already, to make sure that you go ahead and get that done right now. And if you need any help, drop us a line or give us a call. Thanks very much for watching.